cosplayers.
And how important is the food at those conventions? Is it? Yeah.
Oh, so
You
we
really
had a-
have to get
we had a technical
his
issue.
pronunciation, and we start again with his
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Of course.
You have really to say that again, Max.
We need to say
So
it.
what,
But
what
no-
village are we?
We are in Castle de Haar at Haar Silence. Haar Silence. Haar
Yeah,
Silence.
yeah, oh yeah, High Silence, yeah.
Yeah,
All
the
over
village is
there.
called Haar Silence. The Dutch accent is killing me.
No, it's it's the ow,
It's
the
like-
ow sounds. Is
Like Dutch is always a weird mix between English and German, I think. For me, it sounds like this to us.
it's what does it sound like for a German? What is it? Is it the
It's
difficult? Is
like
it
a little bit
is it- is this-
gibberish?
is it
Gibberish, I think you call it. It's like
gibberish?
you can understand a few words, but not whole sentences. So this is the issue with it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like broken German a bit.
Yeah, you know what? It's fun. There's a lot. Yeah, you haven't seen so much,
But
but there's
you
a
know,
lot of Germans right
All
on the
those
field.
Dutch viewers will be so angry at me.
Yeah.
Gonna kill me
Oh, later after the live.
after.
But
yeah.
what you mentioned also is that what we want to do is then tomorrow to show a little bit more. You came with the same suggestion because
Yeah.
this is a beautiful castle, but you can't see
But-
anything. You don't have the atmosphere of the
We want to show you the event itself. Wanted to show you all the shows outside and the people walking down the streets, the different costumes. I don't know if we can capture that.
I
can
hope
try.
so. Yeah, the weather is like
The weather is like it was sunny in the morning, but now it's raining. Like I don't know.
yeah, it is not the most pleasant weather at the
Yeah.
moment. It's like normally we're very lucky when it comes to weather, but in this case it is. Luck is not so much on
Happens.
our side, and also we had some issues. And my apologies for that because that went totally wrong. The entrance, and people had to wait for far too long, and that bothers me. But it's like, my apologies for that. That's not a good experience.
Actually, that's an issue that many big conventions have. So like people going in, waiting in long lines, don't find a parking spot. You know, this is an issue that many big conventions have, even Dokomi or Gamescom. So it's okay.
Yeah, but for
We
the
can
people
work
who
on
did
this.
who were waiting in lines, it's like
We
it's
can work on this for next time.
no, yeah, we have.
It's gonna
I
be
know
better.
there is some. There was some discussion because we have always something happening that's going wrong. And why is now 2 times in a row? We had solved everything, and then suddenly we have 2 times in a row
Yeah.
issues with the entrance. So it's like, let us talk a little bit before we continue with guests because you have some
Of
guests
course, we
queuing
have
up. But
Great
I'm
guests.
people might not know so much about you.
I'm not sure. Do they want to know about me?
That's right. So okay, Nuremberg, and then you
Nuremberg.
started 4 years ago
It
with
was
cosplay.
4 years ago, 2019. I
So-
went to Gamescom as a Link from Zelda. I don't know. Have you played Zelda? Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, no, I know, but never
Okay,
played.
yeah. This was my first cosplay. It looked so bad and terrible, but well,
Your first cosplay is always your
Yeah.
first costume is always.
but at
everybody's.
least you had fun.
No,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. No, we had
So-
very quick, Max. We had here the first time here in 2000. We started in 2001, and then in 2002, I still remember the first time we were here at Castle de Haar. And I still have pictures in 2002, remember that? And of people dressing, literally people had just a sort of a silk cloth,
Yeah,
and that was the costume.
yeah.
That was it. That was like the pre. also
Better
the-
than nothing,
I know
actually.
with the pre-cosplay time. So, but then, so now you're getting quite popular. Why is that? And why in such a short time?
Well, I started content creation way before starting cosplay
Mm?
because I was a gaming YouTuber in Germany. I did gaming videos and stuff like this since like
Oh, yeah.
10, 15 years, I'm not sure. And well, I started doing cosplay videos and also photos on Instagram. And when TikTok started to get in the track, I jumped on it and started creating TikTok videos, cringy TikToks videos. So
What?
cringe. Do you know what cringe is?
Oh shit! Am I so? Now I'm too old.
You're getting old. It's like
I have
when
no
you
idea.
kind of feel ashamed for your own content because it's so
It's so
embarrassing, you know?
and you do that on purpose, or what?
Of course, yes.
So
Because I
like
have
what? Like what?
like me trying to dance or trying to sing or whatever in cosplay, you know? And everybody knows, including myself, that it's kind of embarrassing. Even standing in a cosplay or going out in public in cosplay is seen as embarrassing for some people. So Yeah.
You did it in
This-
public, this cringing thing. You do it in public. Or you
Sometimes,
did it?
sometimes. You know, we had like a television report on cosplayers in Germany, and they went with me to the old town of Nuremberg, and I was walking down the streets as a cosplayer, and people stared the whole time, and it was
You
kind of
don't
fun.
mind
But
somehow. You don't mind the people stare at you.
I did in the past, but now I'll do whatever I want. So
Yeah, no,
you,
it's
you,
nice.
you
It's
shouldn't focus on people talking down on you, or you know, you shouldn't follow all those public rules or whatever.
everybody have
Yeah.
something to say about
Yeah.
you in either positive or negative way.
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, and the only matter is how you get influenced
Yeah.
by it, and what you do is trying not to get influenced by it.
Of course, yeah, I try.
Interesting. Max, we have.
We have
Yeah.
great guests, yes.
We talk later, but can you take it? All right. Okay, we get people from and Max doesn't know because this is quite funny. We have people who participated in the costume parade, and those two are like something that he has never encountered. It's from a very popular television series. Maybe still have reruns all over the place. I know it from, not from my childhood, but I know it. I saw it, it's quite fun. And Max doesn't know anything about it, but that's Max, that's something you have
We'll
to
see.
you have to ask.
I'm getting surprised now.
Yeah, and all right, let me ask them to come here. I leave them to you, and I will
Yes,
jump in
please.
if there's
Yes,
something come up. We have here, ladies and gentlemen, we have
I'm
here
excited.
for the Dutch viewers, and I'm so sorry for any non-Dutch, German, Australian, whatever. But here are the most famous two Dutch people of the whole history of television, the Netherlands, Bassie and Adriaan. Here we go.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
Hi.
You look awesome. So, who do you represent?
We are Arjan and this is
Bassie. En ik ben Bassie en
Ik
die is
ben
Adrian. And together we are Bassie
Here
and
Adriaan.
Adrian.
We
Okay,
are
and
a clowns and acrobats act from the Netherlands.
Uh-huh.
And there are many movies about us and television shows. And we entertain children in a fun and playful way. And we also educate them.
okay, so please explain to me and to the viewers outside of the Netherlands why you are so popular here.
We do not swear, we do not use violence, but still all our movies are exciting. There are bad guys, but they are not really that bad. They only stole a diamond and we help the police bringing it back. There are a lot of jokes, a lot of fun.
We make it fun and whimsical. And
So it's a comedy show like Mr. Bean, or what can I expect when
Mr.
watching
Bean
it?
is more of a slapstick. We are more with
comedic mysteries.
Yes.
That's what we do.
I see. So why should I watch this show? Because it's funny or entertaining, or
Both, and it warms your children's heart.
all right. And why did you choose to dress up as these characters?
Well, we are a fan of Bassie and Adriaan since we were children,
Just
maybe
tiny.
4 or 5 years
Yeah.
old. I've seen them live when I was 5 years old,
Mhm.
and they made 27 years of television and movies.
Yeah.
And,
they almost
they
sold more than
tribu-
Disney.
Yeah, and they tributed
Wow.
to my childhood. I have a lot of happy memories about their movies and TV shows.
I see.
So it's actually a kind of a tribute to say thank you to them.
So let's talk about your costumes then. Are they handcrafted by yourself, or are they bought?
Mine mostly.
Partly bought and partly altered, and some things we did make ourselves.
For example?
Well, this jacket was homemade.
Homemade, and my wig was really a problem because Bassie has a very particular wig you cannot buy, and when you can buy, it's a very bad quality.
Yeah.
So I have put 3 wigs together as one. So I made the wig half myself to make it correct.
Yeah, and you can't buy this acrobat suit, so it's actually made out of 2 things: a dress that we altered into a top, and
Yeah.
then pants that we altered to make it one unit.
I see. So what are you expecting from the contest today? Do you have an act planned, or what are you going to show us?
We just
We already
And
done.
we
Oh, you already
sung
ha-
our famous
Ah.
theme song, and we hope that we get the originality
And
prize.
we did a little acrobatic trick.
Yeah.
Because
So-
Bassi and Adrian are a clown and acrobat, but they started to perform as acrobat duo, and they are famous beyond Las Vegas with their unique acts. They're standing on a pile of five chairs, but every time a chair and then 4 real bottles of champagne and a chair, and then they're doing a, hoe sta je op je hoofd?
Handstand.
Handstand on top of that chairs. So they got world famous with that act.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So I'm not sure about the viewers, but could you give us a small preview of the show you just gave?
Well, I guess that singing the song would not
Yes.
be a very good idea.
You
because
can-
we
you
do
can
not have
try.
the music here.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't without the music. Okay, so
We can try.
We can
Y-
try,
you can
but
try.
it will not
If people
sound as
don't
good.
enjoy our voice, we will
We
apologize in
apologize.
advance.
Yeah.
okay, they can mute the stream if it's too.
Bassie en Adriaan, Bassie en Adriaan, dat zijn de beste vrienden die je maar kan vinden. Adriaan is acrobaat.
En Bassie is een clownraad.
Ik zit vol kattenkwaad. Bassie en Adriaan, Bassie en Adriaan. En zie je Bassie gaan, dan komt Adriaan eraan.
I see. I think I even understood a few sentences. So it's great. It's really great.
Shall we try our little small acrobatic act?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
not,
Why not?
It's not
Why
very,
not?
very special.
Maybe just hand him the
Yes.
microphone.
Okay. Yeah, I can take the microphone. Awesome. Pretty amazing, guys. So thank you for taking your time for this small interview here. And well,
Thank you.
I hope you will get a good place in the contest.
Well, we participated for fun and for tribute to
Yes.
Bassie and Adrian, and we do not expect to win.
Yeah.
But as the saying goes, alles is voor Bassie, anything is voor Bassie.
And you had fun. That's the most important
Yes.
thing about it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thanks for taking your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have to wait.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Do we have some other guests?
Yeah,
already?
we have. There's one coming up again from the castle.
Ah,
He
alright,
can tell
alright.
you a lot of things about the castle itself. Maybe it's boring, but we don't know. No, Timothy can talk a lot about the history of the castle, and about you know what's Max. You know what's very interesting about this one.
Yeah, tell me.
This castle was rebuilt by this Baron Etienne van Zuiden and his wife in 1890, and it's a super rich family. Rothschilds also involved in this one, and they were very fond of bal masqués. This was like really a Elfia in
Wow, that's-
predate
that
Elfia in
sounds amazing.
1900 and so, dressed up as what he told me, he dressed up as Hercules, and his wife was dressed up as a mill. This is super interesting from the.
Do we have any old pictures from that?
But they have a lot of this
They
here
have?
from the marketing. They have this like
Awesome.
she is dressed up. The most fun gossip about the Baroness that she had. She was she had a how do you call that? No, she was lesbian, and she had in
Ah, I
Paris.
see.
She was walking around in 1900.
Yeah,
Walking around with her girlfriend on a leash
in public.
in public
Wow.
in 1900. like, also, how old-fashioned are we that we still not
Of
do
course,
that?
yeah.
Okay, imagine that the Baroness, she didn't give a shit. Okay, now I'm walking around and so. with
But I
her-
mean, she was a baroness, so she
Yeah,
was
she
of a very-
baroness,
very high
exactly.
stand.
No, exactly. He said she came here with a lot of money, and she came out from this Rothschild family, and she married this guy. I asked Timothy, is it out of? Apparently, it was still out of love.
Oh, interesting.
And then you have so much money, you think let's build this. let's
Yeah,
build
I
this
think there's a
castle.
lot of history in this castle, right?
But this is a sort of a fairy tale
yeah.
Disney. This castle
It's
is
like
from 1890. It's like
I think you can compare it to Schloss Neuschwanstein we have in
exactly,
Germany.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, also out of the, the
Yeah, it's like from the fairy king König Ludwig.
Ludwig II.
Ludwig.
Ja.
Yeah.
Is this Bavaria auch? Yeah.
It is Bavaria, actually,
Yeah.
yes. It's
Yeah.
like down below at the Alps, right?
Yeah, I've been there, but I've never been Nuremberg.
So which castle do you prefer, Schloss Neuschwanstein or Castle de Haar?
No, there's another one near Hanover,
Hanover.
Marienburg.
Oh, never been
Marienburg.
there. Never been there,
Marienburg.
actually.
Huh?
Never been
That's
there.
that's beautiful. It's also completely new, also built in 1860s
Yeah.
or whatever. You can imagine, like
It's
all
cool.
this, like castles are not You think that those castles are completely new, but
No, they are.
completely old.
They kind of have a soul, you know. So many people lived there, and so much happened here. You can't imagine.
Okay, there's one good story about this.
Tell
one.
me, please.
And there's one how do you call it? The event manager of the castle before here, Klaas. He didn't give a shit about it. He didn't believe in any ghost stories and all these kind of things. He went around with a camera. Okay, the Baron, the second one. Of course, when you're Baron, you're fooling around a little bit, and then of course you have a mistress left and right.
Of course.
And he had a mistress, and she committed suicide in one of the rooms here in the castle.
And she's still here, probably.
Well, the story,
somewhere.
now that what Klaas told me, he said, I don't believe that. But he tried to make a picture in one of the rooms. I forgot actually. I always get confused in the castle.
How
One of
many
the
rooms
up there.
are here?
Yeah, a lot. But he got in there with the camera, and every time he wanted to take a picture, the camera went black.
Huh.
Is it a malfunction, or he tried it outside? It functioned.
This
it went
is
back
like the plot for the new Ghostbusters movie you're telling me right now.
in this castle, right? That will
Yeah.
be cool, yeah. So there's a ghost, yeah. There's and she committed suicide in the 60s or so, 50s or 60s. The time, and you don't know all these names, that Brigitte Bardot was walking around here. Sean Connery, I think. Roger Moore. Roger Moore was here. All the
So
James Bond guys.
Did they film it actually here?
No, they were invited.
I
So
see.
I'm bored, and let
So-
me get invited for a dinner with
Yeah.
the Baron. So they did that here. Okay,
But
yeah.
the Baron and the people of this castle, are they still living here? Is
No,
there
the last
anybody
one,
living here in the castle?
the last Baron, the third one or so, he passed away in 2012. Remember
Yeah.
that? Because we were a little bit anxious. Is he, the poor guy, is it
Yeah.
during the event going to happen or not? And
Yeah.
just shortly before. So he has
Ah,
5 daughters, and they are entitled to live here nearby, use one of those rooms in the Châtelet.
I see. I
So
see.
this is not, no, they don't
So
live
this
there
is
anymore.
just used for like events like Elfia and stuff like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a shame.
Huh?
It's a
to not
shame.
live here, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
we should move in.
yeah, exactly. Let me see if there's some. Oh, wait. What do I have there?
All our guests are gone.
Yeah.
Great.
No, you have here the new guest coming up. One that especially you can interview. Is that
Yeah, you think
Charlotte?
so?
Yeah. Right? Correct, right? Here.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
What's your name?
My name is Kasia. I am from Poland. I come here to
You're here for the cosplay
for
parade.
the cosplay
Yeah.
competition. Yes.
So what's the character you portray?
She is from really old anime. Anime name is Spice and Wolf. Her character is not human. She is like a wolf pagan goddess of harness. And anime is about a man named Lavrens who is a seller. He going from one village to another village and selling stuff and buying stuff. And he meets Horo, and they make pact that he gonna help her to come to the place where she was born. So anime is about like, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm kind of
You're a bit nervous,
out
right?
of the depot because I just like ran now from the competition.
Have you already performed there?
Yeah. I just
How did it
performed.
went?
Oh, I'm still shaking. It was like my first time, and it was just like it was so stressful. But people were so nice, and they're just like, "Oh, there's cream," and I was just like, "Whoa, people like it."
So you had a lot of fun, I guess,
yeah,
right?
I do.
That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, that's like still like stressing out, but like it's going down, and I'm just like excited. Like that was fun. I want to do again, but I don't want to do again.
Of course.
And it was like also my bow just fell off, and I'm just like, I improvised. I'm just like, "Poof, it fell off," and I'm just like grab it. It was funny, but yeah.
So let's talk about your character. Why did you choose to portray this character?
This character, it's one my favorite one. I watched this anime in 2000. 2000.
A long time ago, right?
A long time
Yeah.
ago, yes.
So it's your childhood, right?
Yeah, I think like 2015, and when I started doing cosplay, she was one of the first character I made, and now after like 6 years, I made her again to just like see that I improve or I improve, like to just like see. I'm sorry.
So this whole outfit from you is crafted by yourself, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
from the bottom to top. Only the T-shirt is not made by me because the fabric that's supposed to be used for my T-shirt not arrive on the time. So I just like message like, hey, I want to like quick because like I don't finish like all my cosplay. I have like
Yeah.
buy stuff, but they message me back and they say like, hey, that's okay if you have something buy. If you like have like 90% of cosplay made it by yourself and you told that you don't make it, that it's fine. If you're proud of it, you can just show up. And I'm just like, okay, then I'm gonna do it.
Of course, that's totally acceptable.
Yeah, I was so stressed because like it will be not really fair of me if I like go to competition with buy stuff. So yeah, but it was. They say like it's okay.
I mean, it's not only about the cosplay itself, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
about
know.
the act, the
Mhm.
show you perform, how you portray the character, the emotions involved. So
I mean, yeah, you're right. But you know, like I'm cosplayer. For me, like if I don't make something, it's kind of I don't feel happy with myself if I
Yeah.
don't make something. Of course, I also have like buy cosplay because like sometimes they're just cheaper that if I gonna make them by
course.
myself, and I also don't have really time because I have school, I have work, so yeah.
I think if you made it by yourself, you're proud of. Yes,
Yeah,
you can be
exactly.
proud of something.
Like you're just going
And
to event. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're going for event or like competition or like whatever, and you just like you feel the happiness that you made it. It's like you're proud of
Absolutely.
yourself. You're just like, look, I made it. Yeah.
This is my creation. I'm proud of it.
Exactly.
Exactly this feeling is it.
And it's not like that I'm against to like buy cosplay because like I say I also have like buy cosplay, and I know that not everyone can make them or like yeah they cannot make it or cannot afford it, and that's totally fine. Like cosplay is for everyone, no matter your gender identity, no matter your skin color, your body size. Like it's for everyone. Like just don't care if you want to do it, just do it.
That's a very important message here. Cosplay is for everyone. Just have fun doing it, and yeah, that's a great statement actually. So, how did you enjoy Elfia today?
Oh, I have like a lot fun. I mean I don't buy yet. I just watching like what I want to buy when I gonna come back. But yeah, I really like it. Like you just like going on the border and you just feeling like you just like go past like the time.
It's like a different world, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone
You-
just look like fairy, like pirates, like creature, and that's just amazing. Like you see, like from child to old people. That's really amazing for me. Like the same like with carnival in here in Netherlands. Like in my country, we don't really celebrate carnival, and I'm living in Limburg, and there's like carnival really big thing, and they're like on the street. There's like old people dressing up, they're making their own cosplays, and that's amazing. That's just amazing for me.
It sounds amazing. Well, is it the first time you are at Elfia today, or have you been here before?
I've been not in this castle. I've been in Arcane, or Arcane.
Arcen, I think, right?
Arcen, yeah.
I'm not sure about it either.
Yes, same. Sorry. In a year ago, and it was amazing. And I decided, like, yeah, I want to go this time again. And this time I go for both day because I was only for Saturday. I was like, oh, I want to go for both day.
So are you here tomorrow as well?
Yeah. I have like a VIP ticket, so.
Oh, that's great. So you can explore everything Elfia has to offer.
Mostly I'm excited for 18 plus alcohol.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's always a great point.
But also, like, I really love the craft food. Like, it's also really good. Like, there's like the craft. I don't know how to say this, but it's like food that they eat it like long time ago. Like,
Yeah, it's like the historically accurate
yeah,
kind of
exactly.
food you get
It's like
here.
it's just like the meat and the beer, and it's just perfect.
So have you eaten something today already?
Not yet, because like when I arrived, I was in the line for the bus. It was long line.
Yeah.
But when I arrived here, at first like I was walking on the stores and see with my partner and my friend. And after this, I just ran here to go for the competition. So now I'm kind of
So
I'm kind of hungry.
Afterwards, you have enough time to
yeah, I have like
eat
enough
something
time for
and
eat something.
So, well, then before you starve to death, I'd say thanks for taking your time.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry that was so
And-
awkward. It was my first time
Ah,
something like
it's
this.
okay. It's okay.
Yep.
I'm more awkward than you, so
It was really nice. Thank you very
nice
much.
to meet you.
You
Have
too.
a great day,
You
Alfia.
too. Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right. So, do we have some other cosplay guests from the?
Yeah, we have a famous cosplay guest. He's here. Come. Here he is. No, he's the castle one.
Yes, I'm not going to cosplay, but I work here, actually.
Ah, I see. I see. So you can tell us about the castle.
Yes, it's quite beautiful, isn't it?
It's
Have you enjoyed
amazing,
yourself
it's
today?
amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to take some photos here, but the weather now is so shitty.
Ah,
It's,
well, yes, but don't use a flash, because that's not allowed.
It's not allowed. Remember that.
Very important.
Okay, so what's so special about this place here?
Well, look around. It's quite unique. It's the biggest castle in the Netherlands. It's a unique ensemble of architecture, landscape architecture, and art. So it's the most beautiful castle as well, I think, and it's quite big as well.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty spacey.
Yeah. And so I'm not sure if you're aware, but it was rebuilt in 1892.
Yeah, Stefan just told us.
Ah, great.
Also told us some ghost stories about people
He did.
committing suicide here and stuff like this.
Oh wow, the real good ones. Yes.
The great stories, yeah.
So
Why do you think is this a good place for Elfia?
well, because it helps if your environment is quite magical in itself. I mean, you only need a costume
Exactly.
to feel at
exactly.
home here as a fantasy character, I think. So that really helps.
Because you have so many conventions outside of Elfia that just take place in large halls like trade halls or trade fairs and stuff like this.
Yes.
And this is like really a magical place where you can feel the magic in the
It
air.
is,
so
yes.
Yeah,
It has its own special kind of magic already.
of course. So the architecture, what's special about the architecture, for example?
Well, as you may have noticed, it's Gothic revival architecture. So it relives the medieval atmosphere, but it uses modern, for the early 1900 modern techniques such as steel, concrete,
Yeah.
and of course it's a mixture of styles. It's not purely Gothic revival, but it breathes the sort of medieval atmosphere.
So when was this castle built originally?
10 centuries ago,
10 centuries ago.
we believe. Yes.
So it's a lot of history we're standing in
Yes,
right now.
yes, and that's where all the ghosts come in as well.
Of course.
they've-
Have
they've
you
been
seen
living here.
anyone yet?
Well, no, I have heard of them.
You've
but,
heard of them?
Yes. Sometimes you hear something knocking. Yesterday, especially when we had the live stream in the library, I believe we heard some knocking. Yes. I was quite sure. Yes. Yes. Could have been construction, but I like to believe it was a ghost. Yes.
Okay, we just confirmed the new Ghostbusters movie, I see.
Yeah.
So,
So maybe it's a good idea for the theme of next year, Ghostbusters
yeah,
or
ghosts and
paranormal activity.
paranormal activity. So, with 10 centuries of history, what are some events that took place here that are important, maybe?
Well, many events for the local history, and also the family has played a major role in shaping the province of Utrecht. So they were quite relevant to the bishop, I believe. So yes, it has a unique space in our local history.
So, do you think the castle is known outside of Netherlands?
I hope so.
Because
Yes.
Actually, to be honest, I'm from Germany. I've never heard of Castle de Haar.
Mhm.
I know Schloss Neuschwanstein in Germany, which is like world known, but I'm not sure if Castle de Haar is like on the same ranking.
No, it's quite different. I think we should not forget that this used to be privately owned until 1999. So we've only been a trust for 24 years now.
Yeah.
So we've developed quite a lot. We had some vast restorations, which only ended 10 years ago. So ever since we've been building and working on our future, and with with a lot of help from major events like Elfia as well, because they bring new people to the castle.
So, for example, what are some other events besides of Elfia that took place here?
Well, we have major private events as well. Lots of people get married here in the gardens, in the chapel. Many people who visited Elfia and maybe have met their partner here, they choose to get married here. But we also have had Italian-styled events, French-styled events. It's a nice decor to
Stefan told me that many popular stars were here, many popular celebrities were here. Sean Connery.
Of course, yes.
I'm not sure who you mentioned.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
He
a lot of popular celebrities.
Yes,
So
yes, it's
you can rent it. Yeah.
A bit more than a little bit, but yes, you could rent it for dinners. For
How much
example,
actually?
right? Well, if you give me a call.
Of course, later on.
You don't?
Yeah, I know that it's called like Haar Soylens. Haar Soylens?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
good for a German.
I know that. That's the only thing I know about this village. So
Well, it used to be situated in the gardens.
I see.
But then when the Baron decided to rebuild the castle, he thought it was a bit too close to his bedroom. So he decided to buy all the houses
and simply move it.
and move them 1 kilometer towards the east.
Well, why not?
Yeah. Well, and the villagers got great houses for the time. They were quite modern. So most of them agree.
Yeah, the village is very scenic. You have all those small canals floating there. We don't have this in Germany, actually. So is the castle open for public visits?
Yes, every day, except for during Elfia, of course, because we had
of course, yeah,
the fashion show outside.
So people can come here and go to like every room and check everything
Most
here?
of
Or
them, yes. We have.
that's cool.
So you would be your own guide. So you enter the castle on your own, and the guides are found in the rooms to tell you about the rich history.
Yeah.
And we have some special guided tours as well to visit the attic and all the servants' quarters. Quite interesting.
Oh, I believe so.
But we're open every day.
So how many visitors do you have here per year?
Well, I think
Just
roughly
an estimation.
between 300,000 400,000 per year.
Not bad,
It's
not bad.
quite-
So if anyone wants to visit this castle, feel free to do this. Yeah, this grand hall here.
Yes.
How is it used? How was it used in
Well,
the
it
past?
was initially in the medieval version of the castle. This used to be the inner courtyard. So the knights would enter through the door we see over there. They would park their horses here and then enter through the knights' hall or the great hall. So this was outside.
This was
And then in 1892, the Baron decided to transform this into a great reception hall, so he could invite his guests over here.
So they built a ceiling over it.
Exactly.
I see.
So the ceiling we see is the same ceiling that is found in the central station of Amsterdam, because Kuipers, the architect, also built the central station of Amsterdam as the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam.
So did they build it like the original architectural style, or is it some like mix of different styles?
I would say that it's a mix of styles, but it looks quite medieval. It looks quite Gothic.
Definitely. I don't know if the camera can capture this at the top, but those...
And so as you can see, those beams, they're not actually wood, they're steel, but they're covered with wood.
That's amazing. It kind of looks like a giant church.
Yes, well, that's exactly the point, because it's what they call the steel cathedral, and it's supposed to be a sort of temple dedicated to the ancestors of the Baron. So you want to impress your friends when you invite them over.
Well, it's definitely impressive. If you come here and enter through the gate, it definitely impresses everyone.
It's quite nice.
So, yeah. So thank you so much for taking your time and telling us about the history of this wonderful place.
Most welcome.
And maybe a few visitors out there want to come here and check out every room here.
Come back on Monday and make a reservation on our website.
Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking your time. So next up, we have a few guests from Berlin. And I'd say just, come over here. we can talk in German if you want, but
not everyone is from Berlin.
well,
so
yeah.
vielleicht, aber das ist sehr Berlin.
So. Nice to meet you guys. Just everyone, please come here so we can see you all in the live stream. So, who are you?
So we are called the Trouble Notes.
You're the Trouble Notes.
Yes.
You are a band and you are doing shows here. You perform here on the stage.
Exactly. Yeah. So we opened the festival earlier this afternoon, and we'll close it as well tomorrow. So and we play tonight.
So how was it, the opening?
It was fantastic. Yeah. It was before the rain.
Yeah, well before the rain. You know, I said what I wanted to say for now.
So what kind of music are you guys doing? What's your style?
Yeah, so it's we call it like world folk fusion. So we mix a lot of different folk styles. Actually, here before we have 4 people from 4 different continents. So Berlin is our base, but we're from 4 different places. I think I can let everyone introduce themselves quickly.
Yes, please, of course.
Hey, hello. My name is Carola Zerega. I am from Ecuador.
Hi, my name is Jules. I'm from Australia. I play the drums.
Yeah, hello. I'm Flo. I'm the token German in the band, and I play guitar.
Right, and my name's Bennett, and I'm the violinist and one of the people that emceeing, and I'm from Chicago, so I'm from America. Yeah.
So can you give us a small preview of your songs, maybe? Oh, that's amazing.
You know, actually, what we could do maybe is Carola. We wrote a song last year that we released toward the end of the year, and it was actually written about Elfia. The song was called "Never Dream Alone," and the chorus. Do you want to sing it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, please sing it. Please do it.
You never dream alone, never dream alone, never dream alone. You never dream alone, never dream alone, never dream alone.
Oh, that's amazing, guys. That's pretty amazing.
We just beatbox and do noises.
Still, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
You can sell this.
Yes,
on Spotify.
That's the goal. Yeah. So actually, the song is on Spotify. It's called "Never Dream Alone" from the Trouble Notes. Yes.
Buy their album.
Yes.
Free advertising for
yes,
you.
Fantastic. Super.
So why are you performing at Elfia? Why did you come here? We love it. Why?
Yes. Well, I think our first Elfia was in 2017. It was not here in Haar Islands, but it was the one in Arcen, and we've come every year since. And the main reason is that we feel kind of like a part of the family here. And so over the years, as we've grown, the festival and the community also continues to grow, and now we have tons of friends, and we're always excited to see each other at both here in Haar Islands and also, of course, in Arcen. So it's just become like a big family, and as we're getting more mature and growing, well, maybe not mature, but as we're growing as a group, and as
you're getting wiser.
Yes, there you go. That's
yeah.
Very good. Wiser, yeah. Look, I've got a gray hair or two. Come on, Stefan. So as we're growing to and together as a team, also a lot of other people are as well, and we kind of are doing that together. So it's a big family. Elfia, really.
So what is your connection to this fantasy world? Like, we have a mix of different subcultures here. We have steampunk, post-apocalypse, the cosplay. So what's your personal connection to this world? I think.
Connection. That's a very good question.
Well, I think that our music fits in very well with this like folk fantasy theme that that just lets everyone experience what they want to feel through the music, and and have fun with it.
Absolutely.
Also, was it about the music? Because I was thinking about personal stuff. Yes.
Like
yeah.
Also, the first kind of community that we really connected with when we came here was the pirates, and so there's a huge crew, the Black Powder crew here, exactly, and they sort of, what was really cool is that as we've kind of connected more with some of the local communities within Elfia, They inspired songs and ideas for compositions and music as well, and I think that was for sure the one that sticks out the most because they've become close personal friends, and I think all of us also have a little bit of a gaming history as well. So there is that.
A gaming history. Tell us about it.
Sci-fi and fantasy in general. So when I remember in 17, he called me up and was like, "Flo, we might have something coming up that you really like," and he didn't tell me what it was. So the day before, he's like, "We got this festival," and he sent me the trailer, and I was like, "Oh, this is my stuff." I love everything that's connected to this place.
Is there anything special that you love about this place?
Oh, I'm also a huge Star Wars fan, so whenever I see someone walking around in that
Stormtroopers,
like,
yeah.
Everything.
I mean, there's tattoos all over this guy's body from Star Wars.
Can you show us a Star Wars tattoo?
Come on, man. Take that.
The viewers want to see it.
And this is how you know, like, he's a real Star Wars fan.
Oh, I
there's
see.
Ewok, there's a B-wing,
That's amazing.
There's a Rebel logo somewhere.
Don't we have a Star Wars themed song called The Banjalorian?
Oh yeah.
As opposed to
Do you want to perform it here?
That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry.
This is amazing.
You guys are fantastic. And Carola, maybe you as well, because you also have a tattoo that is connected to gaming, huh?
Yes, it's true. But this is my dark side.
No, please show us your dark side. We want to see it.
For me, the first that I can say that is connected with this beautiful and magic world, it's about to be who you are. Like, you can be always who you really want to be, but in the society is a little bit more difficult. And when you create a space that you can really be free and be saved, the most important moment, that you really feel safety, and you can just be part of this grand and magical world, that it's not only our Earth. I believe in life in other kind of planets, so it's like we are in like a little Futurama place. And I really love, and about games, yeah, for sure. I mean, and I grow in a family who was in the the first time ever when we have the Commodore 64. That was the first platform game, and you have like a book, like a Bible, to programming everything just to play a game like a meow.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
So it's a very long time ago. So I grew in this kind of family. So my father was a lover of games. So it's after many years. In the end, I love strategy games, a strategy world, like a Warcraft, a Starcraft. So this is a little bit about my tattoo, and it's like a representation for me. You know, it's like you don't need to see it, but I know what it is. So it's it's a little bit of connection with this world.
Can we talk about the tattoo for a second?
Oh
What does it represent?
What do you want to know?
What does it represent?
Well, if you, for me, it's a lot of things. But here you can see StarCraft a little bit. It's like a representation of Zergs and Protoss. Is my representation, and I found it with a friend in Ukraine that he is a tattoo, and the system that he used is like doing little with the sticks. So that was very new feelings and sensations in my body.
Did it hurt?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah.
I see. So that's what you call your dark side.
Yes, exactly.
So what about the others? Are you into gaming, the anime world?
Yeah, I there's two games that I like to play a lot: Assassin's Creed, and I saw another one is Red Dead Redemption.
Great
I think
games,
it's a bit.
great games,
It's actually a bit too futuristic for this kind of festival, I think.
I'm not sure
Even
we
though it's
have
set in
even
the Wild West.
post-apocalyptic guys here, so
Oh yeah, no, of course.
everyone is welcome at Elfia.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I love the architecture. From Australia, we don't have big castles like this. So every time I see one, it's pretty inspiring, you know, to get in the character and
You say you are from Australia, you are from Ecuador. How did you as a band get together? Like, how did it all start?
And the group started in New York 10 years ago, and it was really it began as its infancy was really a dream about travel, about escaping like a very mundane life, sitting in front of a computer. And basically I left New York City and I started traveling, and at each step of the way we found each other, and so we found each other through different means and at different stages in our journey together, but ultimately like that's how we came together. So Florian I met him in Berlin 8 years ago. 10 years. Oh yeah, I guess it was 10 years ago. It's true.
Long time ago.
It's true. He's right. It was about 10 years ago now.
Right.
And then Julian, actually we met in 2017, I think, or 16 even. And he at that time was playing with another group, and we always knew that we had a strong musical connection. And so at the start of this year, actually, he joined us full time. And is now with us, our wild Western Australia boy. And Carola we met about 2 years ago in Belgium, and it was a very interesting time because all of us were a bit lost because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we kind of crossed paths through a mutual friend who introduced us to one another, and we had written a song called Liberty Awaits. And at that time, we were encouraged to just have an improvisation and a jam together. We had this jam. We heard her sing, and we thought to ourselves, like, oh my God, her voice would be so perfect for this song. And so we played the song together and then jumped into a studio and started recording the song. And then, it snowballed. And then, of course, when the stars kind of aligned, she was able to come along with us as well full time. So that's how the team all came together.
So you're pretty successful, right?
I mean, success is relative, but
Of course,
but
always.
yes, I mean we're having each year more success. This year is the busiest year we've ever had. The stages are getting bigger and the audiences are getting bigger, and things are going well. So we're happy about that.
Are you working on a new album or new songs right now at the moment?
The answer is yes. We're releasing a new album. This one, Liberty Awaits, is releasing in May on the 19th. But already, because we've kind of come together with a lot of fresh and new ideas, I think if you were following us on the internet somewhere, you would be sure to be hearing new music very soon. Yeah, like within weeks.
So go check out their channels and follow them everywhere you
Please
can.
do. Yeah, the Trouble Notes.
The Trouble Notes from Berlin.
Nice
Thank you guys so much for
Vielen Dank.
taking your
Danke dir.
time.
That was a very nice and fun interview,
I
actually.
wish you all the best, and
To you too.
Thanks.
yeah, have a wonderful day tomorrow and today at Elfia.
Awesome. Thank
Thanks
you.
for taking your time.
Thank you.
Just keep the mic, huh? Yeah. All right.
Just hand it over to you.
Hold it here. A quick talk. We're waiting.
We're
We're
waiting for
waiting
the
now. Yeah, for the results of the costume parade.
Oh, it's not over yet.
It's about to end at this
It's
moment.
about to end.
Oh,
So
this is a nice thing. Now you hear everybody scroll. This
Yeah.
is part of the life.
the judges are deciding.
Those trouble notes are always causing trouble.
Always, always.
It's always a shame. Well, that's the cool part of being live. That you have always
Yeah.
this. I see Robin there, like. Well, that's the fun part. I love it. No,
Great
we're
guys,
waiting
great guys.
for it. It feels like like a football match or so.
Yeah, a little bit like a halftime show right now.
Yeah, now we're
waiting
waiting.
for the next special guest.
We're waiting for the thing. So what we try to do is get the host of the costume parade. Oh my gosh, I have to introduce him to you. You will be like, oh, what the hell? What's going to happen to me? Roly, because he's
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I've heard of
be
him. Yeah.
prepared. I throw you in front of him is like,
Oh, no.
he will kill you like immediately.
Please, no.
I like to pump it up. And make
I
you
need
a
the
little bit
armor
nervous.
from Terry.
Oh, exactly. Tell a little bit when we're waiting for him. So what is going? You really want to do this one, right? Wearing the armor.
Well, the viewers want me to do it, I
yeah,
guess.
fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah,
So
I'm up to it.
So we had for those who are watching right now, we didn't know. So you were interviewing Terry English.
Exactly.
With John Mason, and what was
John was wearing a very accurate and very awesome armor from aluminum, which it weighs, I think, 20 kilograms.
I have no idea.
It's pretty heavy, actually. Huh? But he suggested that I should try to wear it. The viewers were up to it, so yeah. Let's see how it goes.
He saved you your day because you were afraid to do to get your makeup and your wig.
Yeah,
and
I just skipped the helmet part.
Yeah, so you skipped that part, but he's going to show you how you have to protect yourself with a real armor. So okay, that's
so
going.
Getting ready for battle.
Exactly. What was the last time you fought a battle?
I can't remember. Like 100 years ago.
Your previous life. You have to say. He's still not there. So shall we talk about? What is it? Did you win anyway? Did you win costume competitions anyway?
Actually,
did you participate or?
Kind of. And I was in Palermo in Sicily last year.
So you went all the way over there? That's all.
Yeah.
You go all the way over to Palermo, Sicily, and never went to your neighbors.
Yeah. Well, they invited me as a judge, as a cosplay judge for the contest.
Okay.
But they had still a few medals left for the winners, so the judges got them, and yeah, that's how I kind of won. But I've never really won a contest, so yeah. I don't know. Did you won a contest in the past? Did you participate in any cosplay related stuff?
No.
You should try.
No, I never did.
You should wear the armor too.
Yeah, I should go in the armor. No, I always was wearing. Actually, Mireille, who I spoke to her yesterday, she's making this hat. You used to have this. Anyway, it's not interesting. But she's anyway. I'm going to a hat. I never participated.
Just tell me.
No, it's not interesting. It's just a hat.
All right.
It's just a hat. So I'm waiting for the. No, somebody made a costume for me. Okay, that's fun to tell. Somebody made a costume for me. And I had to dress it up. And she measured it. When she came here, I tried it on, and it really
didn't fit
in the back. And then she accused me, you're training too much, you're swimming too much. I said, what a fucking bloody nonsense that is. You know what she did? She mixed up the inches and the centimeters.
Oh no.
That's so stupid, so fucking stupid.
I mean, this can happen, but
that's
it's
stupid,
very
right?
unfortunate.
It's very stupid. And accusing me that, no, it's you. You really grew too fast. Oh, fuck you. Never mind. But Rody, come on here.
But have you been to other conventions, kind of cosplay events before?
Yes. But real conventions, Comic-Cons, of course. And I always wanted to go to the San Diego one, and always have this healthy jealousy that the San Diego convention they can get all the actors and on all the movies and all the production. They always go there because you don't have to cross the ocean.
Of course.
And I always say, sorry, I had to get Peter Jackson, all these guys coming over there.
Yeah.
So I really always wanted to go there, and I never.
But you didn't.
No, we had it in Singapore also, on small scale. We had small scale conventions, and then it's quite. Have you ever been in Asia, in Southeast Asia?
Japan actually.
Oh, you went to Japan?
Yeah, I went to Japan.
And what? Then?
But I haven't started cosplaying back then, so I just went there. Oh my God, what is this? This is an amazing costume. Wow!
Oh my God! Oh, you get the winner already. That's amazing. All right, I leave it to you. This is your thing.
Okay, please come here.
Yeah, please come here. This is amazing. All right, the winner. Right.
I just saw over there, and I was amazed.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly. Here.
So,
hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Just come here, please. So who are you?
I am Cindy, better known as Melanie and Audrey Cosplay on the Instagram.
And you won the contest?
I won the contest.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
This is an awesome cosplay. So
It's a
Did
bit
you
wet
create
now,
it by
but
yourself?
I did all of it myself.
All of it?
All of
Wow.
it by hand.
How long did it take?
9 months full time, or 2,000 hours.
Full time, wow. And now I'm here with my board cosplay. This is like...
No, it's fine, it's fine.
This is unfair.
No, it's not, it's fine.
You look awesome. So
Thank you so much.
how did it feel to win the contest?
Amazing. I'm shocked at it. So many amazing contestants.
Yeah.
Everybody was so nice. The competition was really, really stiff, I think. And I won.
You won.
I
So
won.
what was your act? What did you perform?
Today I'm the queen bee. Because I think I love bees and I think we need to save them. Because they're very critical for our survival.
Of course, of course. So can we just take a view at your cosplay from every angle? I mean,
Sure.
the camera wants to see the details. So, yes. What's that at the back? Is that a small backpack here?
Those are my wings.
Ah, I see. That's cool too. And the wings? How did you create the wings?
It's
actually?
made of a PVC frame.
Mhm.
On top of that, expanding foam.
Wow.
On top of that, paper mache, and on top of that, all the flowers. And there are about 1,000 of them.
That's pretty amazing. So the whole design is simply your idea,
Yes.
your original idea.
Yes.
How did you come up with this?
I just really like bees.
So you just like bees, okay?
I just really like bees.
Well, that's a great argument. I just can't stop watching at the cosplay because it's
Thank you
very
so
amazing.
much.
So have you done other cosplays besides of bees?
Yeah, I make a lot of very detailed costumes.
Uh-huh.
I'm known for that. And yeah, I get to Elfia and other events in them.
Is this your first time at Elfia? No, probably
No, it's
not,
not
right?
my first time. I've been for a few years now.
So what was your first cosplay? Let's talk about your cosplay career.
My first cosplay, that was...
Was it a bee?
It was a bit sad in comparison to this, you know? It was not self-made, it was bought, and
Yeah.
it was poor quality and everything, so... But yeah, you know, you evolve.
Of
Just
course,
years
of course.
ago, you evolve and you get better and better, and somehow you end up here.
Yeah, somehow. At the first place of the cosplay parade.
Yeah.
This is pretty amazing. So, what are your plans for today?
I'm going home and take a warm shower because I'm really wet. I'm actually kind of cold.
Yeah, you
but,
probably want to get out of it, right?
Yeah, it's also getting really heavy now because it's really wet. But it's fine. We keep on smiling. Winners are not tired. You know?
Yeah. What about the rain? Does it harm the cosplay in any way?
I think it's okay, but it's getting really heavy
Yeah.
now. You know.
Yeah. I think so. But is it comfortable to wear?
It's
Is
okay
it
to
like
wear. If it's not raining, it would have been okay.
But it's not like an everyday wear, right?
No,
so
it's
you
not,
can't go to work with it.
No, my mom and I have come by public transport, so it was also not too comfortable. I mean, it was fun, but got to
Wow.
meet a lot of awesome people. But yeah,
So are you here tomorrow too?
sadly no, I'm only here
I
today.
see. Well, next time is Elfia Arcen. I think we'll see you there as
Yeah,
well.
I just won tickets, I believe, so I'm
Of
going.
course. Will you participate again?
I'm not sure yet. I need to let this sink in for a while.
Of course. You have to party today and
I definitely
celebrate
will.
the first place. And
Yeah.
congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much.
And thanks for taking your time for this small interview.
My pleasure.
Really amazing costume. So you can just give me the microphone and yeah, thank you. Well, thanks a lot. Okay. I think our next guest is ready and I'm waiting for him. I have been warned about him. I don't know why. It's gonna be interesting. Hello, sir. Can I give you the microphone? Nice to meet you.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Yes, and how are you?
Mir geht's gut, danke schön.
Oh, I'm absolutely delighted to hear it. Yes, I believe you are Max.
I am Max, exactly.
Yes, and you are a cosplayer.
I am a cosplayer
and
from
how long
Germany.
have you been doing cosplay?
4 years actually, so
4 years,
not
right.
so long ago, but
And whereabouts do you normally base yourself in Germany?
Nürnberg.
Nuremberg. Oh, it's beautiful.
Have you been there?
Oh, I know it very well. It's, of course, the home of wonderful biscuits as well. It's
Lebkuchen.
the Lebkuchen. I have the
Lebkuchen,
Otto
yeah.
Schmitz each Christmas.
They're pretty famous.
Oh, they
You
must
also
have
know
been.
the Nürnberger Rostbratwürstchen, the sausage.
yes,
Yeah.
they're really wonderful. So what's this costume you're wearing now?
This costume is from a game called Genshin Impact. I don't know if you know it.
No, I've never played a computer game in my life.
You should try, definitely.
No, I don't think so. No, and have you made this all yourself?
Unfortunately, no. This one is bought. I don't have the talent for this.
Ah, right. And I sincerely think that is a wig you're wearing, isn't it?
It is.
I
it
just
is.
wanted to make sure, just in
Yeah, it
case.
is.
Fine. And I have another question to ask. Shouldn't you be interviewing me?
Probably. But if you want, you can be the host too. So, who are you? Do you represent?
That is very good, actually. I am a retired lecturer, historian, writer, radio broadcaster, and soldier. And but I am the marshal of the Elfian Diplomatic Corps. I'm responsible for the ambassadors in the various countries, and we are the, if you like, the unseen face of the PR of Elfia. And we keep Elfia thriving and going, even when the kingdom is closed here. We still have our embassies.
Well, I've also heard some stories about your past. You've been
I was told that the police were not going to prosecute.
Okay, I think we shouldn't talk about this topic. He was the emperor back then. So, who's your partner here?
This is Benjamin.
Benjamin.
And Ben is the ambassador to Spain.
Spain.
And we live just in a lovely little city called Xàtiva, just south of Valencia. And the embassy is safe in our hands. So Ben can tell you something about himself.
Yes, please.
Well, I am Ben. I am the ambassador for Spain, as Rolly has said, and I do not know what else I should add to this.
Okay, how's the weather in Spain? Probably better than here.
Absolutely dreadful. It just went overnight to over 30 degrees, and I don't like it. I also don't like it here, and Rolly has refused to do anything about the rain, which I find terrible as far as policy goes.
Can't change the weather, right?
Allegedly.
We can try. With Elfian magic, maybe. So, he's an ambassador. How many ambassadors are there?
Well, we've instituted some new embassies today. So to tell you who they are, we now have embassies in Spain, the United Kingdom, France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Slovenia, and Australia.
So, of course, as I'm from Germany, I need to know my contact person for Elfian affairs. Who is the German ambassador?
There's a wonderful chap called Gizigispus, and he's an absolute man mountain, a giant of a chap, and his heart fills every inch of his body.
So how long has he been ambassador?
He's been ambassador for a couple of years, but he has a big secret, and that is at Christmas time, he's got very grey hair and a big grey beard. He whitens it slightly, and he's the Weihnachtsmann, and he is absolutely wonderful.
So that's some Elfian magic here.
Absolutely, very much so. Yes.
So can anybody be an ambassador? How do you become one?
Well, there are a couple of different ways. You can apply to be an ambassador if there isn't an embassy in your country. So, for instance, if you were Greek or Italian or Hungarian, or is it still Hungary?
It is.
Right.
It is.
It's all right. I still think of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. You know, it's I'm firmly convinced
it's not Elfian territory yet.
No, it will be.
It will be. Of course.
If you are in a country that doesn't have an embassy, you can apply to us, and we'll talk to you. And if it looks, if it looks safe enough, then we will make you an ambassador for Elfia in that country. If you are in a country where there is an ambassador, each ambassador normally sits a term of 4 years, and at the end they can be reinstated. Or if they want to take a rest, then we will look for a new ambassador. So you can go on a waiting list.
So if anyone is watching from Greek or USA,
Greece.
Yes, please.
I would like to hear directly from them if they send an email to diplomaticcorps@elfia.com. Diplomatic Corps is one word with 2 C's in the middle, and they can send me an email, and I will reply to them personally. All right? Personally.
We have
As,
to.
You've got to remember, this is quite a big thing. Oh, yes, I do. Every single time they receive a letter or an email from me, His Excellency, the Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps.
We have to follow the strict. Yes.
Duce of Elfia.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yes, you can talk about it. Yeah.
How did you become dictator and why?
It needed it.
Why?
So I took it over. It was the end of the. It was coming to the end of this hiccup that the world had, where people had been confined to their homes, and we'd had a royal family. It's elected each year, and they'd been in for almost 4 years because we hadn't been able to have any voting, any change of royal family. We thought they've got to be removed. It was getting silly. So I spoke with my dear colleague Stefan, and we thought, fair enough, the best thing to do is for me to take over by use of force. So the Star Wars stormtroopers and we seized control. And I merely explained in a sensible way that people should now take the love and magic of Elfia and turn it into a hammer and bear down on non-Elfians until the world becomes Elfian. It's perfectly normal.
Of course.
I don't see why the problem was there. It's.
I don't think there's any problem. There is a problem.
Absolutely. I mean, it's Elfian love under pain of death.
Of course, totally understandable. I don't think why anyone should have something against this.
Well, absolutely not.
So why are you not dictator anymore?
Well, they decided to have a queen called Ruby. She was elected. You see, the people elected her.
Democratically.
But that's why it is now still a kingdom and not an empire under me, you see. This is the thing.
So are you still seeking to be the dictator again, if you have the possibility?
I'll let you know.
Yes, please.
That's right, yeah. As it is, I'm perfectly happy with being Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps.
But if you have the chance, you will take it.
I cannot say that I have any thoughts in that direction, but if my colleagues were to say to me, we need you, who would I be to turn down their humble request?
Of course. So were you chosen as the director of the ambassadors?
Yes. I used to be the only ambassador for all of Elfia, but as Elfia grew, it was necessary to have ambassadors in different countries. Literally, I was, at the time, I was based in England, and it was a question of, literally, I was doing my best for all of Elfia, all over the Elfian world. And it's a big job. It's a big job.
Just to be sure, you were elected for this position, right?
Yes, I was told I was the Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps. Yeah.
So people chose you as the Marshal.
Yes.
So there's nothing against democracy,
Absolutely
right?
not. And this is why we have such wonderful plans in store.
Of course.
The diplomats are now embarking on a 3-year plan to talk to various areas of their own countries. And we are looking at all sorts of ways to expand Elfia. In fact, in all seriousness, next year we start the first of our Elfian exchange programs, whereby we are inviting over from Valencia teams of dancers and musicians, so that we are going to bring each a different area of culture into Elfia, to expand Elfia, and also therefore expand the knowledge of Elfia into other countries.
I've also talked to Stefan already. We have a great castle in Nuremberg, so
yes,
if you ever want to try some more Lebkuchen or Nuremberger sausages, just expand the territory to Nuremberg and Bavaria.
Oh, yes. You see, my family are from the north of Germany. So Oldenburg and Wilhelmshaven.
I see.
So it's, we won't say you've got the mountains, we've got the food. Grünkohl and Pinkel, come on.
Lebkuchen. Lebkuchen?
Fair enough, right.
So you are here at Elfia today. What's the most amazing moment you had today?
Oh, that is a question that you just can't answer, because every minute there's something new. I mean, I'm here ostensibly to give my lectures, and I also do the costume parade. We've had the investiture of the new ambassadors. Tomorrow again, 2 lectures, another costume parade, and we've got the crowning of the new king, Roel, who I'm really looking forward to.
The Viking king, right?
Yeah, a Norse king. Remember, Viking is something you do. To call people a Viking, it's best to say he is Viking, or that's what he's doing. He is a Norseman who is Viking. It's an action. It's something you propel yourself on. But he's a wonderful man. He trains hard, and he has the most beautiful horses. So I'm passionately fond of horses. I used to be in the cavalry myself.
Oh.
Yes.
So King Roel is going to be crowned tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
Do we have an exact time so the viewers can expect the inauguration?
I believe the coronation will take place. I believe it's at 12:30 lunchtime.
So that's an important day to mark in your calendar.
Very much so. And he will remain king for a full year. Until then, we have the next elections, which is next year in February, and then the next monarch will be installed then. But when you become king and queen of Elfia, when you cease to be king and queen, you become duke or duchess, and you keep that position for life.
So as a king or queen, what is your responsibility over Elfia? What are your daily tasks?
If you are king or queen, you are the noted figurehead of the country. You are there for the processions, for the ceremonies, and also where you base yourself. It's good if you can get out there, sort of thing, and do PR. That's the same as any other royal family, really. It's any royal family are there for public relations, not a lot else.
So it's like a constitutional monarchy.
Yes.
So who's truly pulling the strings here behind the scenes if it's not the king?
Well, of course, the civil service is always, you see, there is a king or queen every year, but the civil service and the corps diplomatique are eternal.
Forever. I see. So, what are your plans for today?
Well, I'm giving a talk on the great Arthurian time slip, just turned 5. That's looking at the time periods that Arthur, the king, is supposed to have been fighting, existing, living these various places. Well, if he did everything he's meant to do, he would have been 270. So we're actually looking at some of the more historical aspects of it as opposed to the totally legendary. And then it is going to be my great desire to get back to the hotel and relax, perhaps with a beer or 2.
I believe so, yeah.
Or 17. Yeah.
So when talking about kings and rulers, we've heard about the elf, the so-called true ruler of Elfia, when he gets an adult. What's your opinion on him?
Oh, in the basket, the
little elf.
Ugly little beggar, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he won't be grown up for 111 years.
Well, I've heard that I could be related to him because of my ears.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Maybe.
But it's going to be quite a long time before we have to worry about that. So by that time, I might have retired. It depends how I feel. But it's good to have this, as you say, the elf. The elf.
The elf.
But he's still ugly.
He's a baby. He's a child. You can't say.
Babies are ugly.
Well, okay, maybe
I've never
that's a
seen
point.
a baby that doesn't look like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
What about cat babies?
Oh, come on.
They are cute.
No, still like bulldogs chewing wasps. No, dogs and horses for me, I'm afraid. Yeah.
So tomorrow is the coronation, and
yes.
What is your role at the coronation?
I will actually be presenting the golden laurels, which is the crown of Elfia.
So how does the crown of Elfia look like? Who made it? Who designed it?
It's been professionally made, and it is a golden laurel crown, rather like you would see on the Caesars. and that forms the central part of the ceremony. And again, the ambassadors, as the diplomatic corps, will all be there to show that their support is there for the duly elected monarch. It's because all of the countries that we do exist in, we have signed non-aggression pacts with all of them, of course, you see, so they haven't got to worry too much. But, no, we're looking forward to it. It's a wonderful ceremony, and he's going to be a good ruler, a very good ruler. I'm just trying to find out whether or not he's actually brought his horses, because they're quite lovely, wonderful horses. Do you ride?
Me, no.
Oh.
I've tried it, actually, but not professionally.
I love horses, absolutely adore them.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty. So, I don't want to take more of your valuable time, of course.
I haven't got. What do you mean valuable time? I'm an old man. All my time's no longer valuable.
Well, don't say it this way.
All right, I'll say it another way.
Every second counts, right?
Yeah. So, in other words, you're saying I've had enough of you. Get out.
In other words, I'm saying maybe we can let your ambassador talk for a second.
Then over to the ambassador.
Well, hello again.
No, you can stay here if you want. So you are ambassador of Spain. Why did you want to be ambassador of Spain?
Well, I kind of fell ass backwards into the role, really, because I live with Rowley, and when we moved to my hometown, it was decided that I was going to be the ambassador, as he was promoted to Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps.
So how does the day look like when being ambassador? So
well, I mostly shout out the window at people who see the plaque outside the main door that still has Rowley's name on it as the ambassador of Elfia, and I just tell them to go and look it up on YouTube. It is very entertaining.
we can look it up on YouTube. Yeah.
A lot of people come and take pictures. You pop out of the house with a shopping trolley, and there's someone taking a picture. And you just tell them to go and look it up. It's really easy to do PR.
So what is your daily tasks like? Do you need to do something special for Elfia, for the embassy?
I basically just ask questions when people require any information, either because they look very clueless or because they actually seek the information. I support Rowley in what he does, because he's really the one who is competent in this partnership.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I believe that, of course. No, as a former emperor, he has a lot of great skills and knows about the kingdom. So, well, let's don't take more of your valuable time, as I mentioned, and the next guests are waiting already, so I think we should move on. Right? Yeah. So, thanks a lot to meet you guys. It was an honor.
Thank you, Max. It was lovely to meet you too.
It was an honor. So thank you.
Thank you.
So, let's invite our next guests on the stage. Terry English is here again with his knight in shining armor. There he comes.
Okay, so we came back.
You came back.
Yes.
Nice to meet you again.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off.
Oh no.
And we're going to dress you in it. Not all of it, just some of it.
Okay.
Yeah? Are you up for this?
I'm up for this, of
right.
course.
So first off, we're going to get Terry, who's going to help take it off. So you can watch it coming off to start with. So, yeah, so first off.
So I just...
Oh. Is this being filmed? Yeah, this is live.
Yeah, this is live.
Oh, right. All right, so
we're live on YouTube.
So you're going to be taking me off. It comes off real quick.
Yeah.
You see?
Look at all those details. It's so amazing. Is that like a real chainmail?
It's string mail.
Ah.
halfway. So, won't do this, but we're going to do the legs.
Yeah.
Because you always start taking it off, you start at the top and work your way down. And then when you're dressing someone, you start at the bottom and work your way up. And it's a lot easier if you have somebody to help you, because it's very difficult to do it by yourself. So, that's it. So you can see it comes off very quickly.
Absolutely, it's like just 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
So is putting it on quickly as well, or?
No, it takes a little bit longer. That's going to be my job, because I'm going to be your squire.
Oh, amazing!
So
I've never had one.
No, well, I'm just going to take this off as well. You won't need to wear the male shirt, because we're just going to keep it really simple to start off with. So we're going to start with the feet.
Should I take off my shoes or anything else?
You
All
should be
all
fine.
right.
You should be fine. So I need.
Let's do this, guys.
This one first.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just lift the sole of your foot a little bit, and that slides in. Okay, you're getting this.
I've never worn an actual armor, so this is pretty exciting.
It's looking good. And then we do the other foot.
Yeah.
Trouble is, once you get it on, you don't want to take it off. It becomes addictive.
I take it home.
Yeah.
Feet done. That's it. Right, so we have first off this leg.
Yeah.
So if you can hold that there. Normally this ties onto something, so but we'll just tuck this out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so get that round there.
Because when I was
Get
working,
this on camera.
I hope you're getting all this, yeah?
Yeah.
See it? Do you want to turn around a little bit?
Yeah.
Come into the
Turn
camera.
around.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So you can see everything.
because when I was working on Excalibur, I had to dress 106 of these. In
106 of these. So
yeah, in about an hour for them to
did
shoot.
you handcraft every one of them?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems to fit you quite well, actually.
Does it mean I can take it home?
Yeah. I think if you gave John 10,000 euros, you might take it home.
Ah, sure. Just after the stream.
Although I don't think it's for sale.
No, this one's my own personal armour. So
Priceless.
yeah. So that's one leg, and we get the next leg.
Cool.
I need to thank you for letting me putting it on.
Well, I didn't think you looked that happy when we were talking about it earlier.
I was just a bit worried about my makeup and cosplay.
You don't have to wear the helmet.
Yeah.
Although your ears probably fit inside the horns. Maybe.
It does not feel heavy at all.
No.
No, when it's like armour, you know, when it's, I mean, the original armour's weighed about 60 pounds, but in dead weight, but when you're wearing it, because it's evenly distributed, so it's pretty unrestricted, really.
Like it's part of your own body, right?
Yeah.
Turn on this way a little bit.
Yeah.
So this one first. So, just tuck those in.
And will you need the cloak off, or?
Should I take it off?
Yeah, maybe you could take
Might
the
be
cloak
better
off.
with the cloak off, yeah.
Wouldn't want to damage it.
It's a little bit complicated actually to take it off.
Do you need help?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's attached to these buttons here.
Okay.
With those
so
strings. So.
let's just
Isn't it amazing? It takes longer to take a cloak off than it does to take a suit of armour.
Actually, yes.
how's that? That's twisted up.
Yeah.
Ah. So maybe this one. There we go. That one's off.
Yeah, there are more of them actually.
Oh, more.
So we'll be back in 10 hours.
Yeah. So I can put armour on quicker than I can take a cloak off.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought that?
There's another one, and this is the last one.
Okay. So can you hold the, if you hold the cloak, I can get the, oh no, I should have it. There we go. Almost got it. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Right. So.
Right. Arm through here.
Yeah.
You hold it there.
And then put this underneath first. That goes.
Like this. All right. I kind of feel powerful.
It does. It changes your character.
Yeah, it does.
Wait to get the arms off. That's when they're really powerful.
So I was doing the film Excalibur with one of the knights was Patrick Stewart, and he said to me once, he said, "Thank you for the armour." He said, "It makes me feel so powerful," and it's actually improved the part I'm playing. He played Leondegrance, Guinevere's father.
Did he keep the armor?
No. I'll finish up now.
Right.
Just do one strap. Actually.
You know, I'll never take this off again.
Oh, you will, because you'll need to use the bathroom. And that's a mission. Okay, so now we've got this done. Now let's get the arms off. Okay, you feel good?
Yeah,
okay, so you just
pretty amazing.
Put your hands straight through.
It's a little bit too big for me, but I still want to keep it. This is so cool. How did you start creating armors like this? How did you start to create those armors?
Just through repairing old armours and then making copies of the original ones and found out how they worked. And I started to specialise in made-to-measure armour for the actors and stars. That's the short version.
I'd love to hear the long version, but I think we don't have time.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty good on you, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels good as well.
Yeah, to get some photos.
So, what do you think?
It's amazing. What do you think out there?
Got the gauntlets on or not?
Oh yeah, got to get the gauntlets on as well.
The axe. That's what I've done with the axe. Slide through there. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you grab the axe?
Grab the axe. A knight has to have his axe.
That's perfect.
So how do you think it feels?
Feels amazing.
Yeah?
I feel kind of strong with this.
Yeah,
this is
let's start moving around a bit and get some action.
Okay, the flexibility is a little bit restricted, but
that's okay.
I can walk like this. Yeah. Yes. Oh, this is so amazing.
You look badass.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. You look like you should now be part of Lord of the Rings.
I am. But you still look badass too. So amazing.
Yeah, I always said that it looks better with the armour on than it does with it off, especially when the helmet covers his face.
Yeah, he likes it when the helmet covers my face. He said it looks better that way.
Yeah, he frightens people otherwise.
Yeah.
I think it looks good with your helmet on. Well, I guess
there you go.
Have it back, right?
Well, we can take it off.
Can I run with it so you can't?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try.
Do some.
You can try.
Oh my God.
Right, now, you want to see how quick we can take it off?
Yeah, of course.
Right, so first
Do you have
off,
a timer?
just slide the gauntlets off.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoulders off. Oh, this one doesn't want to come off. You're taking it home with you. Right, then just slide your arm straight out. That's it. And we get this one here. And this one comes straight down.
It's like amazing with all those details and scratches here.
Yeah.
It looks so accurate.
Battle scars. Yeah.
And that just slides straight off.
Got it?
Yep.
I really want to keep it.
Ta-da!
I feel so different again. It's crazy. Thank you.
So,
It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. I wish I could keep it, but yeah, it's yours.
But hey, you got to wear it.
I got to wear it, so thank you so much for this
That's
for this
all right.
possibility. This is
Right, we need to move this all out of the way now. Because I'm sure you've got somebody else coming next.
I'm not sure actually. Do we have someone? We have someone. So, again, thank you guys for taking your time. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Do you need help with this? The helmet is so cool to look at this.
Yeah. Next time
There
you
you
get
go.
to wear the helmet.
Next time. So these parts here.
Come back and pick this all up later.
Okay. So now we have our next special guest here.
I wouldn't call it special.
I would call it special.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Because this guy is also responsible for the live stream setup. So any technical malfunction is
it's all my fault. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the audio in the beginning. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, for preparing the live stream and
of course.
technology we need for it. And tell us about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing here? What is your job?
Okay, well, I'm Robin, and I'm here on behalf of the film crew. We're making the after movie for later on the internet, and as promotion for the other events, of course. And Stefan, we have already seen him, came up with the idea to do some live streams. So we had to come up with a way how to do it in this castle that does not know what internet is. So there are some restrictions in how we do this, but we found a way. So we're very happy with how that is going for now. We also saw a lot of viewers saying that they want to go outside. It's really something that we are trying to figure out if we can do that for tomorrow. We already know it's not going to be possible to do it on the festival area. But maybe here outside on the gate,
at the gate.
So we have some view over the area. We're gonna see if it's possible. We are going to find out if it's possible with the light, with the sound, because we hear in here already a lot of noise from outside, so there's going to be much more. If that is possible, then we will try that tomorrow, and maybe for another time we will see if we could make it any bigger than that. And maybe be on the festival area. Maybe would be nice.
So is this the first time you're doing an Elfia live stream actually?
Yeah, as far as I know, it is. For me, at least it's the first time. Although it's second because we already did it this morning. But yeah, so I think this is the first time that they wanted to do these live streams, and yeah,
we can ask the viewers if they like this kind of format, and if we should keep it for next time.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to hear if they want to have this again, of course.
So you're here on behalf of the whole film crew. What exactly are you doing beside of the live stream here?
Yeah, like I said, we are working on the after movie.
Yeah.
And also they want to have some content through the year, if I understood correctly. So we're filming for that as well. The job of me and Annelies, who's behind the camera right now, is mainly the live stream, but for now the live stream is done for today. So afterwards we'll go outside and look at the amazing costumes and film them, of course, so we have more footage to work with.
Yeah, so you're here the whole day inside of this castle and you can't see anything out of the what's happening outside, right?
For today it's not that bad because it's very rainy.
The weather, yeah.
But yeah, we will go outside when we are done with this live stream. We don't have any guests after me, so when I'm done you can end the live stream. And then we will pack our bags and go outside and keep on filming, because that's what we are here for.
So are you, is that your profession, that you are filmmaker?
It is what I studied for, but yeah, it's not what I do in my like full-time job, but it's a lot of fun to do.
But like you have a passion for filmmaking and
absolutely, yeah. Me and Annelies, we married like 4 years ago.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, that's so cute. Annelies, do you want to come quickly in front of the camera?
No, it needs to stay behind the camera to make sure that it's all going all right.
Of course.
Otherwise, you wouldn't see if there are any errors. But we found each other on the same study, and after that we did a lot of things together, like wedding videos, and yeah. So it's not something we do every day or a week even, but when we can, of course, we are every time we can, we will start filming. Yeah,
that's
something
super
we really
cool.
like to do.
That's really cool,
yeah.
Especially at such big events like Elfia.
Yeah.
So how did you get here to work here behind the scenes?
The funny thing is, Annelies is a friend of Rut, and Rut has been here and just made some videos and sent it to the organization, like, hey, I made a video, maybe you like it. And after that she was asked to come again to film professionally, and after that she got more and more content to make. So also the crew extended every year. So now we are with 4 filmers here.
That's cool. So
yeah.
What are your plans for tomorrow? What are you filming tomorrow?
Well, again, 2 live streams.
Of course, yeah.
Of course. And we hope it will be possible to do it semi-outside, but we'll see. And yeah, same as today, go outside and film a lot of people and things that are happening on the stages and outside of that.
I'm not sure about the crowning of King Royal. Is it at the same time as the stream is? Or afterwards, because
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure as well, but otherwise it would be awesome to like stream the coronation ceremony. But
it would be awesome, but then I would need a very long lens.
It's not technically possible, no, unfortunately.
Because we got to stay inside of the castle, otherwise we wouldn't have any internet.
But
so I think the stage is behind some trees over there, so
yeah,
I wouldn't even have a view of it from the castle. But maybe if the viewers really like that, we could see if it's possible for next time to set up something outside. I think it would be possible, but it's a lot of preparations that we now did not do.
But are you going to record the coronation ceremony so viewers can watch it later on YouTube?
The thing that is recorded is mainly just the footage for the after movie. So we'll see it in the after movie, but it's not going to be like a live stream or anything that you can watch back globally.
So let's talk about your cosplay for a second, or costume. What is this character? Who are you portraying?
I'm, yeah, it's not like a certain person. It's
a Viking?
It is a Viking.
Ah.
It's Viking inspired, let's say it that way. And it's me and Annelies just like to do birthday parties with dress-ups. and we've never been to anything like Elfia or Comic-Con or anything. We've been invited to them many times, but never did it. So I did not have like a costume for this, but we did have this that we did for the birthday parties. So let's bring it in. And I see somebody who could really take over this microphone right now. Oh yes.
Oh yes, please.
So then I can be behind the buttons to end the live stream. So this is the woman that brought us in. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, Rut. So this is Rut,
you.
who is who started all the video content for Elfia. So maybe you can talk something about that.
Yes, please introduce yourself.
Right. My name is Ruth, and I created my company I4U Films 5 years ago or something. And like 2 years ago, I went to Elfia for the first time, and I really liked it there. So I made a video like from all the cosplay and everything. And Stefan, like the person who created Elfia, was like, I like your style. And now we're working together every time. So that's how everything came to be. I just came in and they asked me to stand here, so I'm not totally prepared. But
it's okay. Let's talk about your videos. How can we find them? Are they on YouTube?
Yeah, you can find them on my channel I4U Films at YouTube, or just on my site I4U Films.
Go check her out.
Yeah.
Free advertising again.
Yeah, free advertising. But I love Elfia. And like the first time we came here, I was like, oh, this is so nice. The people here are just, you make friends very easily here. So I recommend it to everybody.
So are you like working with the team here? Are you the team leader, or what is your position here?
Well, the fun thing is that like the people that are all here with me, the 4 people, are all videographers. So they all did the same school as I did. And I came into contact with Stefan. And then I was like, okay, I got some friends, and we can because he wanted more and more content, but I couldn't do it with my own. So I asked all my friends.
Of course.
So it's a really fun job.
It's always like this.
Yeah, yes. I like the next thing I would like to do is like to have a good costume, just like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Like, did you? I'm gonna interview you.
It's not handcrafted. If you wanted to ask this, it's bought.
Because you are you a cosplayer?
I'm a cosplayer. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, I'm here as a cosplayer.
Yeah. Are there also? Because I don't know. Maybe some other people wanna.
We can talk about your day at Elfia, for example. What did you do today?
Today we, cause like Elfia has Instagram and TikTok and they have a lot of people who follow them on Facebook, and we create the content for them. So like TikTok, Instagram videos, TikTok videos. So today, me and my partner Thomas, we filmed like many clips of like interviewing people, like, hey, what's your fictional crush? Stuff like that. And we're also going to make after movies. So that's actually most of what we did. And also, we helped a bit with the live stream, but we mostly got these 2 amazing people behind the camera and a microphone doing that.
So I guess next time we'll see you in cosplay here?
Yes, I hope so.
Is that a promise?
Yes. Yeah, but cosplay means I have to make it myself, right? Right?
You can buy it. You can buy it.
You're
Simply have fun doing it. So.
Yeah. So, okay, maybe it's kind of like a wishful thinking, but I hope so.
Do you have any character in mind which you could portray?
Okay, that's a good question. I really like the show Arcen. I don't know, or you know the show, but it's I think it's a really great show. But it's not per se true, but I think when you do cosplay, it's nice if you look a bit like the character. Yeah. It makes it so much more easy. But there's not like really a character in Arcen that I look like, so I think it's kind of a hard one maybe. But I would love to, like, if I would look like one of these characters, I would like to cosplay of one of them. Yeah. Or maybe what's another good show or film?
You know what I thought of when I saw you?
No.
Yennefer from The Witcher.
Ooh, I'll take that. Okay.
Could look great.
I know. Thank you. I have watched a few episodes of the show, and I've played the game a little bit. But I don't know too much about it actually. I only know Jennifer. Do you mean like the Witcher from like the series or from the game?
Actually, I haven't played the game, but I watched the show on Netflix.
Oh, okay,
So
okay. So
the
thank
show.
you very much. That's a big compliment.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But there's only one thing. Me and Thomas have to keep filming again because they're like, we have to make so much content. It's fun, but it's busy. We already were like prepared that this was going to be very busy days. So I don't know if there's next people. Oh, we're gonna finish
You're
it.
the final person here on the stream.
Wow, I feel honored.
You should.
Can I put this down?
Yeah, you
or-
can give me the microphone if you want, and then.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Okay, guys, so that's it for today, I guess. We don't have any guests left. Be sure to check out tomorrow's stream too, starting at 11 a.m. and see you guys tomorrow.